afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 13 video, bringing you a Zekrom team. Now, this Zekrom has been kind of picking up in popularity lately. I don't exactly know why. It could be because of the high usage of Ogres and high usage of Zacians and high usage of Yveltals that's been happening in Series 13. Hey, I get it. I can see it, and it's not a bad Pokemon in the slightest. It was just kind of forgotten and kind of not that great as a secondary or even primary restricted Pokemon idea, but now that, you know, you can have an unlimited spot of restricted Pokemon, it makes sense, right? You have a spot for it on your team. It's a great Dragon type, great Electric type, and it kind of fits on raid teams very well, which is why JAWNZU, who this team was created by, decided to create a Zekrom team. Now, this team did actually get #1 in a Series 13 tournament, I think either a week ago or 2 weeks ago, held by Zem. So that's pretty cool, you know. Faced a good number of opponents and got #1 with a Zekrom. That's pretty commendable. So I'll make sure to link JAWNZU down below. They do stream regularly on Twitch, so I will make sure to link them in the description next to the rental code and the Pokepaste. Now, the idea behind this team is to, hey, set Tailwind if you have to, play with Ogre if you have to, never Dynamax Yveltal unless you really have to. Kind of just use it as a support mon, go for the Snarls, go for the Sucker Punches, and use the heck out of Mienshao. Mienshao is not a bad Pokemon in the slightest. In fact, it's one of the better Pokemon, in my opinion, that are even available for Series 13. And the reason for that is that it just has a lot of things that Incineroar doesn't have. It can't get Fake Outed itself. It has one of the fastest Fake Outs in the game, has access to coaching, and has access to Wide Guard, which is very useful now that you can have a billion restricteds that all have spread moves all on the same team, right? Even in the last video, you saw how effective Wide Guard is against things like Explode Aleki, for example. So Wide Guard, I feel like, is picking up in usage, and for a pretty good reason. Once the door opens to multiple restricteds, everything and its mother gets a spread move. But nevertheless, that's kind of the idea behind this team. You're going to Dynamax or Zekrom, click coaching, and win. Hopefully. We'll see if it happens. So if you guys are excited to see Zekrom here in Series 13, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's battles. Well, would you look at this? Zekrom v Zekrom. Like I was saying, Zekrom is picking up in usage. Thankfully, their team is like stupid weak to Zekrom. Like stupid weak to Zekrom. So if we can do like a Zekrom plus Mienshao or even like Tornadus right away, we could be in like some pretty good positions here. Yeah. I'm thinking Torn. Or I could also do Mienshao and just be like, hey, screw it. Go ahead. Tailwind. Oh, but I guess we could just match their Tailwind and just call it that. We also have Mental Herb, which is nice. They can't taunt us if they waste a turn to taunt us. It's one or the other. I just don't know which is more beneficial. I think I'm going to lead with Mienshao, though. Bring the Torn in the back just in case I need it. I think last but not least should be the Yveltal. Yeah, it's going to be the Yveltal. Because we're going to need a way to deal with their Calyrex Shadow if they decide to bring it against us. I don't think they will, but they could. I do have 4 restricteds on this team, and for some reason, I'm only bringing 2 of them. I'm bringing the other 2 support mons to this game, which is, I think, okay. I think that's the whole purpose of support mon, is to support the restricteds. Restricted Pokemon can't support restricted, so let's just bring all the support that I have. Now, they are going to play with a Whimsicott and the Zacian, their turn 1, which is interesting. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that Zacian can't one-shot my Zekrom. And I'm pretty sure I have the option of going for like a Fake Out into Whim and then going for the Airstream onto Whim. Just to prevent any Tailwind shenanigans, which is really cool. Could also Protect, but I guess I will worry about that later. I would much rather just like eliminate Whim from the game if that's an option for me. So yeah, let's just double into this Whim. Eliminate Whim from the game. Once I got the Whimsicott on, I win. I win the speed control game. Everything's faster than everything, and I'll be A-okay. I just need for this Whimsicott not to go for like a Helping Hand boost to Behemoth Blade into my Zekrom, because then I think I'll be screwed. This Zekrom is not very tanky in the slightest. I can live a resisted B-Blade. I'm not so sure about a Helping Hand boosted B-Blade, because that essentially removes the resistance from the B-Blade, which is like kind of the only thing saving me from it right now. But we'll see. Okay, looks like our Fake Out is happening first. Beautiful. Stop this Whim from existing. Oh, they play rough into my... I am... fine. I don't care about that at all. I'm literally speechless. That's fine. I just got rid of their whim and their tailwind for free. Because now I can click coaching. And then guarantee I will live any incoming Behemoth Blade from that Zacian. And I'm pretty sure the rest of their team is also weak to Electric too, for the most part. Now, I do take some Life Orb chip, which is okay. But man, Zekrom doesn't care right about now. I love how popular Zekrom is becoming too. Yveltal, good luck. Instead of attacking the Yveltal though, I kind of want to attack the Zacian. Do I need to though? Kind of. It's my... Yeah, I think I'm not going to attack the Yveltal this turn. I'm just going to max lightning the Zacian, followed by going for the coaching, giving myself up to +1. Now, if they go for foul play, that'll be a little bit sad. Not the end of the world, though. And nothing else in their team really is immune to the electricity, so I'm losing nothing by just going for it. They do go for the Dynamax with the Yveltal. They might go for like an Airstream here. But I believe Zekrom should... Is that like 100-ish speed? I'm not entirely sure what Zekrom is. Yveltal might outspeed. I know Yveltal's 99. Zekrom's 90, so it will outspeed me if it's max speed. But this coaching boost should really help me. Also, just realize this is a very slow Zacian. I outspeed their Zacian. That is the world's slowest Zacian. You needed that Tailwind turn 1. What the heck? Oh no, I airstreamed, Adoy. I forgot I airstreamed. I was really confused. Okay, they airstreamed me back, so I guess we're even now, except I get to bring in Tailwind now. So I get to be a little bit scarier. The fact that they airstreamed me too instead of just protecting is kind of telling me that either they were sure that I was going to go for the Zacian there, or, oh no, I was going to say, or they're Assault Vested, but then they are Life Orbed. If they're Life Orb, that means they do have Guard. So I think I should go for the Ogre next, no matter what. The Ogre is going to unironically help me with Hurricanes too, if I even get to go for the Hurricanes here. Yeah, I think I always go for the Ogre. So let's just go right into the Ogre, go for the Tailwind. Just guarantee that we're going to be faster for at least 2 more turns. Or at least 1 more turn, right? Because all they got to do is airstream me once again, and then they're faster. But they got to make sure that they airstream me once again. But nevertheless, it looks like the Zekrom is going to do some serious work here. I'm actually surprised they didn't bring Zekrom into me. Because I feel like Zekrom is kind of the one Pokemon I was really concerned about on their side of the field. All right, big Ogre. Bye, Ogre. Nice try, Ogre. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see what they decide to go for here to stop me. Max Darkness. Okay, gonna be lowering my special defense, but they just messed up because I locked in the speed control now. I guess that their only chance here was hoping for a crit, which I totally get. Sometimes you just got to make that play. Go for the hacks if you know that there's no other opportunity to win. Or maybe they thought that was going to knock me out. Who knows? But nevertheless, this is now a +1 Zekrom. I know I'm not Dynamax anymore, but Bolt Strike, or Fusion Bolt rather, is still base 100 damage for free. And I could also go for an Icy Wind just to guarantee my speed in this favor. Is in my favor. Doesn't even matter. Bye. What better match to showcase why Zekrom is so strong? Zekrom is honestly impressing me so much. Especially playing against it, it's very annoying. We didn't get to play against it today, but I've been playing against it offline for you know, a couple of weeks now. It's annoying. But regardless, we'll take that dub. Trick Roomy, rainy, redirection-y team. Huh. Okay. Shawnee. Yo, Zekrom goes hard though. Zekrom goes absolutely nutty in this matchup. And for many good reasons. Like, I'm considering maybe not a Zekrom in the lead, but definitely a Zekrom in the game. I don't really need the Tornadoes here. Simply because their whole team is kind of slow already. I could just lead with like Kyogre, Yveltal. Go for like some Snarls plus Water Spout things. Bring the Zekrom in the back. Do I even bother with the Zacian though? I think Zacian ain't bad. I think it's not an awful choice. It's often not my first choice. I kind of do want to bring Mienshao just for coaching, but this might be a game where I just go quadruple restricteds and just call it a day, right? Like, do I have anything to lose by going quadruple restricteds here? I don't think so. Like, yes, the wide guard would help a lot on the Mienshao. My other thought was bringing Mienshao over Zacian, but I want something that could do a lot of damage onto Calyrex Ice, and I don't have that on the team, at least not presently. Actually, they're gonna go with just a straight Trick Room thing going. I respect it. I definitely respect it, but I definitely think I could stop it from being meaningful. Now, it looks like Dark Aura went before Drizzle. That's super important. Do you know why? Because now I can Dynamax my Yveltal, go for the max darkness, and then lower the special defense of the Magearna. Yeah, I stopped their Trick Room every single day of the week here. I could not have picked a better lead than this. I have no reason not to Water Spout. I guess I could Snarl first. No, I have to lower their special defense. Do I go for the special or the physical? I'm actually not sure what this am I mostly special or physical? Okay, I have 28 special and I'm timid, so I guess I should go for the special one. It's probably not a big difference anyway. The only goal here is to lower the Magearna, and hopefully it's a single targeted Water Spout. I'm really hoping it's a single targeted Water Spout, because if it is, yeah, that Magearna is dead. Unless Magearna is Dynamax and that Magearna is gone. Another option was Snarl, and a Snarl would mean that I wouldn't have to sacrifice my Dynamax for it. But I don't think it's that big of a deal at the end of the day, right? I think we'll be just fine. They do go for the Follow Me. Doesn't really change any outcomes, thankfully. All right, cool. Yveltal uses Max Darkness. Sayonara Indeedee. Unfortunately, it is sashed, which makes sense. We didn't see the Psychic Seed, and Indeedee only really carries 2 items. So this isn't going to be a single targeted Water Spout. It's still a Water Spout in the... Oh, that's bad. Okay, they get Trick Room up. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, apparently it didn't matter. Neato! And you guys were afraid of Magearna? That's just... Wow. That wasn't even a crit. This is just a max damage Ogre in the rain with Mystic Water. Yeah. Okay, Incineroar. Don't you wish you didn't set Psychic Terrain on the field right about now? It's over. This game just finished. This game finished in 2 turns. There's nothing they can do to stop me. No matter what happens, this instant's dying to Water Spout. And also, no matter what happens, I'm pretty sure this Calyrex, even if it Dynamaxes, will die to this combination Water Spout plus Max Darkness. Yeah. Water Spout. Followed by Special Max Darkness into the Calyrex. It's not looking too hot, buddy. Is this game over in 2 turns? Is this Series 13 at its finest? Just games... I mean, this is what happens when you bring 4 restricteds, I guess. Brought all 4 of them. Against just 1 of theirs, so it was very convenient for us that they only brought 1. The other one was a Mythic, so... doesn't have the same stats as a restricted. And that's the thing with, like, Mythics. People are really worried about Mythics entering the metagame. Yeah, you put Psychic Terrain up, Tom. That's what you did turn 1, remember? Alright, bye, Callie. Callie's gonna live at 1 HP. Is Callie, like, specs to live this? Like, what is that? That didn't even bother Dynamax and was just extra sad. I guess they were attempting the Trick Room to see if they even had a chance here, but... Nah, that'll be over. Oh, that's just disgusting. I didn't even get to use the Zekrom this battle, but I gotta say, we take dubs where we can get them. We take dubs where we can get them. GG's to my opponent. Yo. Yveltal Ogre is a terrifying turn 1 lead against Trick Room. Like, you can't hide from that. Hello, Lugia. Lugia Yveltal with a Dawn here, though. The Dawn slows me down a little bit with the Zekrom, but I don't think Zekrom's a bad option for us. They do have 2 restricted Pokemon weak to it, and a dog that doesn't like taking a hit from it. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of nice, kind of fancy, kind of fresh. They also don't have Tailwind on their side of the field, so I think going Torn Ogre right away might be a pretty decent way to start the day off, right? Could even go Torn Yveltal. See, I don't want to lead with a physical attacker because of the impending Incineroar, but if I have Ogre, then is that even that serious? Probably not, right? I'm going Torn Ogre just like right away. I know they have Groudon that could change the weather, yada, yada, yada. But I think that's okay. You go Torn Ogre. Definitely bring Zacian to this matchup. But not in the front, in the back. And I guess we ended off with the with the Zekrom. And Zekrom is gonna be... Oh, I brought a lot of ground weaknesses. I just realized it. But hey, we have a flying type on the field. We have a flying type. And if they do swap into a Dawn, I don't think they lead with Dawn. If they lead with Dawn, then we're in trouble. But if they swap into a Dawn, Dawn's still taking a Water Spout with Mystic Water. So that's still going to hurt a lot. They go Evil Venusaur. I am fine by that. Because I get to put a lot of pressure on their side of the field. I'm still forced to Tailwind. And they're still forced to switch out. So I'm going to click Tailwind. And I guess I could swap too. But they're just going to Sleepy Powder whatever comes in. Either Zekrom or Zacian is a great option. Not going to lie. I think I'm swapping Zekrom. I don't think they're going to Sleep Powder my Ogre. I think they're going to Dynamax. They're going to Fine Lash it right away. They're going to hard swap the Groudon in on the Evil spot. And then I can kind of play around with that. We'll see. Yep, there's a swap. Good. We predicted the swap right. Got the Ogre out. That means we can control the weather now, right? When you make these aggressive swaps like that, we get to control the weather. I'm expecting a Dynamax coming from this Venusaur. I'm just hoping it's not a Max Quake into my Zekrom. Yeah, okay, good. Dynamax. Just trying to think of every single potential outcome. They're going to hit me with the Max Quake. I don't think they knock me out with the Max Quake, though. Now, I'm considering Dynamaxing my Zekrom here. I just have to see how much damage I'm about to take this turn. All right, here's a Tailwind. We will outspeed their side of the field every single time. They are just going to go for G-Max Fine Lash into the Zekrom spot. We eat that up. Okay, we took no damage from that. I think we also are not going to take a lot of damage from Quake. It's just my personal opinion. So I'm considering Dynamaxing our Zekrom soonish, right? Here we just kind of go for the Icy Wind. Followed by a Dynamax Wormwind onto the Groudon. Or even hard swap an Ogre. I need the Zacian on the field to take care of that Venu, I think. So I will just go for the Icy Wind. Should I just protect? I did actually take a lot of damage with the Zekrom, which is unfortunate, but hey, that's just the way it is. I think I'm going to Dynamax Max Wormwind the Groudon. Just see how much damage I can actually do to this thing. I feel like I'll still do a lot of damage to Groudon, especially if Groudon's not Dynamaxing, and especially if Groudon doesn't have a way to stop me from doing it, right? It does seem like they didn't bring the Insta in this game. Because they have Venu, Groudon, Yveltal. They only have one spot left, and did they really use it on Instant? I mean, hey, they could have. But nevertheless, this should still do a lot of damage to the Groudon. Like, there's no way a Groudon wants to take this Wormwind here, especially not after this Icy Wind damage too. We also break any potential sashes the Venusaur does have, so that when my Zacian comes in, I can just clean that up. It's not that serious. And we're also putting the Venusaur in a better speed tier for us. Big Max Wormwind now into the Groudon spot is not going to be enough to knock it out. But hey, one more Icy Wind will. Just one more Icy Wind is all we need to knock out that Groudon. And there's no safe swaps because they have a Yveltal in the back. They swapped the Max Flare here. Okay, so they don't have the Quake. They went for the Torn. Torn's going to eat that up. Beautiful. And a P-Blades. It's a -1 P-Blades, though. Yeah, it still stabs, so it hurts, but we're hanging in. We're going to have to eat some leaves. Okay. Disgusting. They taste gross. 93 to 64. So I lost about 29, 30-ish damage. That means I can take another one. All right, we just go for a Icy Wind again. Except now we rotate targets. They could protect, but then that's not that big of a deal too. I think Wormwind's still my strongest damage output. Like I could go for the Airstream, but Wormwind gives me the stab. Interesting. They're actually gonna bring the Yveltal. I'm a little bit shocked by this, but now they could Sucker Punch, which is probably why they did this. And they're guarding. Okay. Yeah, now they have the option to Sucker Punch. We have to be a little bit cautious about that. The good news is we can play around that. Because our Torn will go down. I gotta think. The Torn will go down. I could protect on my last turn of Dynamax. I think I live another one, surprisingly. I'm gonna live another one at like 1 HP, but I'm gonna live another one. I think I'm max guarding my last turn of Dynamax. Going for the... No. Can't do that. I gotta really think about this turn. It's a complicated turn, dude. Because... I have to knock out Venusaur and I have to knock out Yveltal. The Venusaur can... Venusaur can't protect. Okay, we're going for B-Blade into the Venusaur spot. And then we're max guarding Zekrom. Just to keep it on the field for another turn. If they want to Sucker Punch it, they can Sucker Punch it. Fine, whatever. We'll hard swap next turn into the Ogre so that Sucker Punch can never happen. We're just gonna... But we have to knock out the Venusaur before we do that because Venusaur can put me to sleep. It could also go for like Weather Ball on me, which I don't want. So eliminating Venusaur is the only important option. This now locks them onto the sun. Wow, there was a lot of different ways that turn could have gone. But I think this is my best option. We still live at like 1. Nice. 6. Tailwind Peters, I don't think I need it. Because now we lock that sun on. So what we can do is eliminate the Groudon from the game. And then hard swap our Ogre. They still want to Sucker Punch that Zekrom for obvious reasons. So I just want to eliminate the Groudon. Swap out, go into Ogre. Oh wait, no, they still have another Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. What is it? Why haven't you shown it to me yet? I don't like that. They're hiding it from us. But hey, the Ogre swap is still my best play here. Because of that Sucker Punch being imminent, right? And once we knock out this Groudon, then I guess we can deal with the weather. Bulldoze. Your Scarf Dawn Bulldoze, dude? That does so much! I don't like that at all. I still outspeed those somehow. But the Scarf Dawn Bulldoze, dude, that's wild. I don't like that. That did so much to Zacian, and Zacian is my win condition. I might actually lose this, even though I thought I was playing well. Excuse me for not predicting that. Don't burn me. Don't burn me. Thank goodness. All right. Thankfully, my Zacian still does outspeed their Yveltal. I might have to sack off my... Oh. Dang it. How do I win this? Lugia is so fast. Man, I don't know. I really don't. I protect Zacian. Then do I fire off a Thunder or do I just go for a Scald into the Yveltal spot? Try to knock out the Yveltal while I have a chance? I definitely need to protect Zacian no matter what I do. Thankfully I did Lugia. How was I supposed to expect Lugia at all Pokemon? They're still going for Sucker Punches. I hang on though. Okay, good. They did go for the Zacian spot. I think I can knock out this Yveltal here. Faith? Faith, nice. All right. There's still light at the end of the tunnel. We got rid of the Pokemon with priority on their side of the field, and we still have 3 Pokemon left at 1 HP. I have to go for Beyblade, and I have to go for Scald. I'm not going to go for Thunder because I don't want to give weakness policy. Lugia's almost always carry weakness policy. They have to go for that Zacian spot no matter what, which I respect. But I also have to attack. no matter what. The good news here is they can only attack one of us at a time, it seems. No burn, okay. How are we gonna play this? I could double attack. Why is this game so hard, dude? I could double attack. And then they go for the Zekrom. I think 2 Scalds won't knock out this Lugia. I won't even get 2 Scalds. I only get 1 Scald. And 1 Scald will not knock out Lugia from that health. I lose unless they... If I do double attack, then maybe I win. If I don't double attack, maybe I lose. But maybe I also win. I think I'm protecting Zekrom. I'm going... This is such an obvious play that I know they're just going to attack the Ogre instead, man. They didn't do it! I think 2 Scalds takes this. I win. Oh my goodness. Fusion Bolt. Whoo! Fusion Bolt Scald. This game was so difficult. There's just so many different outcomes that this game had. Battle was canceled. All they had to do was knock my Ogre out there and I lost. I absolutely 100% lost. GG's, man. Ooh, half Trick Room. Actually, mostly Trick Room. Yeah, it's Trick Room. Trick Room Lunadon team with full Corona smack dab in the middle. Interesting. Very interesting. I have to stop Trick Room at all costs. And I think if there's anything we learned in today's video, it's that Ogre plus Yveltal is my best way to stop Trick Room, period. We'll bring the Zekrom in the back. Even though Zekrom doesn't really do a lot in this matchup. We'll bring it anyway. Do we go quad restricted here? I think so. This looks like a quad restricted game. Now, my other thought process was to bring my Mienshao, but this Mienshao unfortunately doesn't... I don't think it has taunt. Yeah, no taunt on Mienshao. So I can't use it against their Lunadon or against their P2. So kind of not too serious of a need here. It would help a little bit against their Groudon and a little bit against their Calyrex Ice, which is super good against my my Zekrom, unfortunately. They kind of have a team that hard counters Zekrom, which, you know, is what it is. But I think we still could kind of squeak our way through by just running straight power with our restricted Pokemon. Change your clothes! I hate seeing Crown Tundra Crolls. I don't know why. It just bothers me. Anyway, they lead with the Rillaboom, which kind of sucks. Specifically for my Ogre. Does it though? Because they have the option of faking out. See, initially my idea was Dynamax, Yveltal, Water Spout. Now I can't do that. Okay, good. They trace Drizzle. Now they can't do that. Or now I can't do that. So I think my next option has to be Dynamax, Max Geyser, Porygon 2. Hope the Rillaboom can't knock me out. Followed by... it's either Foul Play, a Sucker Punch. What is it? Snarl, Oblivion Wing. What's my highest damage output against this Porygon 2? I think it's a Sucker Punch. This Porygon 2 shouldn't have high attack. But it's also not... it has to be Foul Play, right? I'm not knocking out Porygon 2 no matter how hard I try. I will try. I'm not doing it, though. Actually, Porygon 2 will take a lot of damage from, like, a Water Spout. Not a Water Spout. Max Geyser in the rain. They do always have the option of hard swapping, but it doesn't look like they did that. Because I know they had... Didn't they have a Don on that team, or am I going crazy? I faced so many Dons today, I actually don't know which is which. Right? I don't know which team has a Don. Pretty much almost all teams have Dons. Wow, they predicted that. That's wild. Hey, you got me. I honestly thought they were gonna Grassy Glide the Ogre or fake out the Ogre. There was a way I won that by Dynamaxing my Yveltal. But I didn't do it. That makes me upset. Good news is if I just geyser the Porygon 2 again, it dies. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to do exactly that, followed by an Oblivion Wing onto you. And we'll see where we go from there. If they Dynamax a Rillaboom, then they would have wasted their Dynamax on a Rillaboom. So I guess I'll take that. I don't like the fact that Trick Room went up. Because playing a Trick Room with my team isn't what I want to be doing right about now. I don't think that they have the damage necessary to really, like, do much to me, though. That hurts. That hurts a lot, but... Oh, plus the Eerie Impulse, though. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to have enough damage to knock out the Rillaboom. Yeah. That's really bad. The Eerie Impulse was smart of them. I honestly thought they would just recover. To try to live another turn. Live to fight another day, you know? But hey. It is what it is. A lot of... it's some damage. It's still not enough to knock out. Now, here's the thing. I do have physical moves, so it's not the end of the world. I could protect with Ogre and then just attack with Rillaboom, but this is where they go in with their Calyrex Ice and make me sad. Which means I could Sucker Punch the Rilla, theoretically. But not if they're Grassy Gliding, though, because they outspeed my Sucker Punch. Oh, this makes it so complicated, and I don't like it. Because there's no way I live a Glacial. I can maybe find a way into my Zacian here. I think I Hard Swap my Ogre, go into my Zacian. And Sucker Punch the Cali? Chip it down a little bit. We'll see. Maybe 2 Sucker Punches can knock out a Cali if I even am able to live this turn. It all depends on how well I can stall out this Trick Room and for how long I can stall out this Trick Room. I do have a lot of very strong Pokemon in the back at the very least. You know what's sad is if I led with Mienshao, I think I would have won this battle. If only. But we didn't. But hey, the Grassy Glide did go into the right spot. They didn't Dynamax Cali, which is relevant. It means we actually get a lot of damage off here. Unfortunately, they are weakness policy, though. We're gonna die. What do they do? Yeah, Glacial, as they should. That's gonna hurt my Zacian. It's not gonna knock it out, though. I don't have any more priority. I just need a bunch of double protects here to win. They're not +3 Calyrex. I need this Trick Room gone, dude, but it's only been 2 turns. It's only been 2 turns. Okay, thankfully I have Protect on everybody left. Who do I need to win this? Is it my Ogre? Probably not, because Ogre is such a low health. Yeah. I need 2 double protects to maybe have a chance this game. 2 double protects. Will it happen? Yeah, because 2 turns off the Trick Room. Ugh, yeah. Protect and protect. We can at least burn 1 turn right here, right now. But we need 2 turns. I've done this before, live on YouTube. I have done it. I don't know if I can do it again, though. All right, there's our first one. In fact, I don't need both. I just need 1. I just need 1 of my 2 Pokemon here to live. So I need 1 double protect. And then I'll be content with whatever I have left. The reason why I need to go for the double protect is because then I'll have 2 Pokemon in the end game instead of just 1 Pokemon in the end game. So yep, 1 protect and 1 protect. Putting my controller down, wish me luck. Okay, fine. Okay, not fine. If I get a double-double, then that's obviously ideal, but I just need 1 of them. Kyogre doesn't get it. Zacian doesn't get it. GG's, man. There's no way I can beat Calyrex by myself with just a lone Zekrom. I needed one of that, man. I just one. That's now a +5 Calyrex. +5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. +5 Calyrex. Here you go. Have my Zekrom for lunch. I hope you like the taste of dragon. At the very least, all that I can really do here is just nothing, actually. I try to be funny and go for the fly. Just to screw over the Groudon a little bit. Hey, Groudon could theoretically miss here. I'm going to go for the crit Fusion Bolt onto Gally, and we'll call it a day. My opponent deserves that win. They played really well. I had a way around that, though. I had a way around that. And that was by, quite simply, just going for the Dynamax Yveltal. And I think I would have just obliterated their side of the field with a... Oh! We avoid. Doesn't matter. Glacial Lance. Doesn't matter. Single targeted +5 Glacial Lance stab from a Calyrex Ice. I think that's more than enough to knock out a Zekrom here. But nevertheless, we got 3 wins, 1 loss in today's episode. You can't win them all, obviously. A little bit unlucky in today's battle, because all we needed was 1 30% chance, but it's all right. It is what it is. GG's, Avi Boss. Let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Zekrom team. I honestly think, even though we didn't win the last battle, Zekrom had an incredible showing today, and I think this team has some serious potential. Like, you can hang with this team. Now, I do know that JAWNZU, who is the creator of this team, did let me know that Magearna was a difficult matchup for him. Thankfully, we didn't face any Magearnas today. But I do think that, yeah, sure, Magearna might be a difficult matchup. But at the same time, it does seem like there are facets here to deal with Magearna. Like, Zacian hits Magearna like an absolute truck. Magearna's only neutral to a Behemoth Blade and doesn't have the greatest defense in the world to take a Zacian hit. So maybe a coached Zacian can just obliterate him as Magearna, in my opinion. Also, you know, Magearna doesn't want to take Water Spout, so who knows? Maybe just JAWNZU had a bad experience with Magearna when laddering with this team. Thankfully, I didn't have to experience it. Actually, no, I did fight in Magearna today. I just obliterated it, right? A Water Spout knocked it out, in fact. Just a straight Water Spout. It was... So, I guess I didn't have an issue. Regardless, grab this team while it's out. I have no idea how long JAWNZU is going to keep it out for. Also, make sure to check out JAWNZU on Twitch. We'll leave a link to his stuff down below in the description. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below. And subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. I'm Kevin. This is Pokesports. Have a great night. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Bye-bye.